Good wishes, dear students. In the chapter of metallurgy, there are 4 different methods of concentration of ore. Concentration of ore meaning removing the impurities, gravity separation or a hydraulic washing, froth flotation and magnetic separation. Now these 3 processes are quite easy for you to understand, on which I am not uploading the video. If anyone is need, please kindly send me a message, I will do so. Here I am going to explain to you the 4th type of concentrating the ore, that is called as leaching. Under leaching, you've got cyanide leaching, acid leaching and alkali leaching. All 3 questions or the concepts are very important, both in terms of knowledge and in terms of exams. So we'll see them one by one in detail. Now, what's the meaning of leaching or a definition for a leaching? Solubility of the ore in a suitable solvent in which the gangue is insoluble and the reaction takes place in the aqueous solution of the respected ore. I'll just give one line of descriptions for you all. Gravity separation or a hydraulic washing is applicable for oxides of ore. Froth flotation is applicable for sulfides of ore. Magnetic separation is applicable for ferromagnetic ores. Now leaching is applicable for those type of ore which can be dissolved in a solvent. So solubility of the ore in a suitable solvent in which gangue is insoluble and the reaction takes place in the aqueous solution of the ore that we have taken. Now under this, the first type of leaching is cyanide leaching. Now cyanide leaching is possible for the noble metals, for example gold, silver, copper, platinum. Those metals which are least reactive in nature is called as a noble metal. Now this explanation of it I have given in a separate video. I am just giving you the quick idea of it. So cyanide leaching meaning whatever type of concentrated ore we are taking, impure ore, it's treated with the sodium cyanide solution in the presence of oxygen and water. So we get the new product called, that's a complex compound called dicyanoaurate 1. The naming of this complex I will teach you in the coordination chemistry, that's your 5th chapter in your 12th standard textbook. The type of bond formed here is coordinate covalent bond. Now in your standard 11 syllabus you have learnt about ionic bond, covalent bond. Here you will be learning about a coordinate covalent bond. So only remember, when you see a in chemistry, any molecular formula written within the square bracket, it talks about a complex compound made out of coordinate covalent bond. The first element will be a metal. The element or a metal within the bracket is called as a ligand. So metal will have an empty orbital. The ligand within the bracket, it can be an element, it can be a molecule. They contribute electrons to the empty orbital of the metal. For the time being, we'll stop with that. Followed by, we have another important concept called cementation. Now what's the meaning of cementation? I've just given in a one line the description for you. Recovery of metal from its complex is called as a cementation. I have given this important notation for these 2 questions. Cyanide leaching is, you take the ore, impure ore, treat it with a sodium cyanide solution in the presence of oxygen and water. You get the complex compound plus sodium hydroxide solution. Now when you call it as a cementation, the complex that you got here, when you treat it with the zinc, you get the elemental metal, that's in this case gold comes out, that's Au, gold comes out. Zinc replaces the zinc replaces old in the complex compound. So AuCN2 becomes ZnCN4 Zn 4 times and gold comes out separately. So this is the meaning of cyanide leaching. Under cyanide leaching, cementation. Now next we move on to the type called acid leaching. About this also I have given you the video. So insoluble, in this case, insoluble sulfide ore is converted into soluble sulfate. Sulfide is converted into sulfate. What are the types of ores can be taken here? For cyanide leaching, I told you noble metals can be taken. Now for acid leaching, ores of sulfur can be taken. For example, zinc blende and galena, but the condition should be hot aqueous solution of sulfuric acid. So when we treat zinc blende with the sulfuric acid in the presence of oxygen, sulfate and zinc get together as a zinc sulfate. Elemental sulfur gets out. The leftover oxygen and hydrogen combine together to form a water molecule. The third type of leaching is alkali leaching. Now, alkali leaching is suitable for those ores which can be treated with an aqueous alkali solution. Now, here we are talking about extraction of aluminium. So now, impure alumina, that molecular formula Al2O3 is given. Impure alumina you treat with the alkaline solution, that sodium hydroxide solution, in the presence of water. The temperature is given 450 to 520 Kelvin and the atmospheric pressure should be 35 atmosphere. You get the again square complex, you get sodium meta-aluminate. Naming the complex compound we will see in chapter 5. And certain impurities are left behind, that is iron oxide and titanium oxide. So the sodium meta-aluminate you get from here is neutralized with a carbon dioxide. So when we neutralize it with a carbon dioxide, I get hydrated alumina precipitate along with the sodium bicarbonate. This hydrated alumina precipitate is subjected to 1670 degree Kelvin of temperature. I get pure alumina and the water molecule gets out. Thank you.